Whether you're fresh out of high school or looking for a career change later in life, the demand for skilled workers continues to grow. Universal Technical Institute's new San Antonio campus offers training in everything from welding and HVAC to aviation maintenance and robotics. In this episode of Everything 210, I sat down with one of the campus leaders to learn why more students are considering skilled trades and what opportunities are awaiting them after graduation. So can you tell me a little bit more about Universal Technical Institute?
Sure. Universal Technical Institute as a whole is a leading education provider across the nation. We have two divisions, which is Universal Technical Institute, where we are now, that focuses on skilled trades and automotive. And then we also have another division, which is called Concord, which focuses on careers in healthcare. And across the two divisions, we currently have about 26,000 students.
The campus offers about 9 programs and serves a wide range of students, from recent high school graduates to military veterans and adults looking to start a new career.
It's a mixture of students. We have the career changers, the recent high school graduates. We also have, veteran students. So, it's a mix across the board.
Why do you think that, skilled trades are becoming more popular? I feel like it's, especially with this younger generation, why do you think that is?
Well, I think that there has just been more of a conversation about skilled trades across the nation over the past few years, which is gaining interest at the high school level. Also, it's a widely known fact that our skilled workforce across the nation is entering retirement age. So parents, grandparents are talking to kids about this as viable career options. And then also, we've had many instances in our country where we've realized that, skilled trades help support infrastructure. So they're high demand, pretty stable employment with high wages. So I think the conversation has just changed across the nation.
Rocha says the growing demand for workers, combined with competitive wages and job stability, has helped change perceptions about careers in the skilled trades. She says students shouldn't view skilled trades and traditional college as competing paths, but rather different options depending on a student's goals and learning style.
It's really not, an either-or conversation, right? Different students thrive in different environments. Some students prefer the traditional college path, which is the 2 or the 4-year plan. Others would prefer, an accelerated program that helps them enter into the workforce a little sooner. So we like to offer the second option, although we do have degree programs with some of our study programs as well, so the students can try either or to their liking when they're with us.
That accelerated path is one reason some students choose skilled trades programs. But Rocha says the goal isn't simply getting students through the classroom, it's helping them find jobs after graduation.
Well, our goal is to have direct placement after graduation, obviously. Sometimes it takes a little bit longer, but we work with students closely to secure employment in their fields. So we see a mix between students. A lot of it has to do with the way students focus on their entry into the workforce, which we work with them on from day one. So again, the goal is day one. It doesn't always work out that way, but we work with them from start to finish until they find employment in their industry. The campus team works with students, for many months post-graduation, and if there is an instance where a student, maybe has not found employment yet, we do have support from our division level, who also offers placement opportunities and referrals to job leads.
Is there a work study or scholarships or anything to help pay for the programs?
We have many scholarship opportunities through different foundations that we work with students on, of course, and then we do have a couple of employment programs. One of them is called our Early Employment Opportunity, where we work with employers to create programs where students become employees at the end of their training, and if they do well during the course of their apprenticeship program or their internship program, if you will, then they're offered a role with that employer at graduation time.
And when it comes to local demand, Rocha says several industries stand out in the Alamo City.
We have a heavy aviation community, which speaks to our aviation maintenance technician program, which is one of the programs we discussed that has a degree program connected to it. We're in South Texas. We're always going to need HVAC, air condition, technicians, whether that's on the residential or the industrial side. Welding is certainly a skill that is specialized and in demand. And then there are several electrical programs that also have in demand. So we're seeing just great responses from across the board in our programs.
Students training for those careers get hands-on experience using equipment designed to mirror what they'll encounter in the workforce.
We have state-of-the-art equipment here at the San Antonio campus. So we have our classrooms have different setups, so our students can apply the skills that they are learning in theory in real time. And actually that's the most exciting part about the studies for most of them, because a lot of these students want to work with their hands, right? So we do that through a variety of in-house technical training.
While technology continues to evolve, Rocha believes skilled trades remain essential, even in an era increasingly shaped by artificial intelligence.
And I feel like that's very heightened right now because you have a lot of jobs that are, being taken over by AI. But I feel like trades is very much, you need this human, you need this person, you need this skilled technician to complete these tasks.
We're seeing automation across the trades as well. I mean, as technology improves, equipment improves, right? But the one thing that is consistent with skilled trades is you're almost always going to need that hands-on approach. I come from a background, I was raised in the skilled trade industry, and just hearing individuals across my family talking about the changes in technology is interesting, but they're still out there working in the field day in, day out. So I would say that it's not replacing, it's augmenting and making a more efficient workforce for everyone.
The growing need for workers is one reason Universal Technical Institute chose San Antonio as one of its newest campuses.
The need for skilled trades is increasing across the city of San Antonio. It's always been a factor, but as we continue to grow in population, the need for manufacturing, for residential and industrial HVAC technicians, and all of the above is just increasing exponentially, which is one of the key reasons why we decided to land here. The San Antonio community has been incredibly supportive of our response. We opened up our doors officially on March 30th, and we came in well above our projected starts for our first cohort of students.
The campus is centrally located and spans more than 50,000 square feet. Students first began classes in November, and the first graduating class is expected to walk the stage this fall. Rocha says some of the programs that surprise prospective students the most include wind turbine technology, robotics, and automated technician training. And for anyone thinking about making a change, whether they're 18 or 48, she has a simple message.
For someone that, is kind of thinking about, trade school, but they're, worried about the financial cost, or they're worried about, how long it's going to take, or, just worried about trade school in general, they don't have the information. What would you tell them?
Well, it's never too late to start a new journey, is what I would say first. We have many programs to help support the working adult, which is probably what we would be talking about here, right? The career changers. And I would say to give us a call. I mean, we really are willing to just have the conversation and talk about, what your end goal is, what program interests you the most, and see how we can help you achieve that dream. So I would tell those students that it's certainly worth the conversation. You walk away and, at the end of the day, if it's just a conversation, at least you gave it a shot. Ideally, we'd like to see you walk through our doors and walk across the stage at the end of your program, but we're here to present you with options.
And while a 4-year degree may be the right choice for some, Rocha says it's important for students and career changers to know there are other paths to building a successful career. For Everything 210, I'm Darcy Ramirez.